Hi, so we recently built the key of C major, and we're taking a look at how to build all the major keys because they follow the same pattern, the same process. And so once you've done C major, then you should do another key so you can start to see what's the same and what's different. So the next key we're going to do together is A. So we're going to choose an A to start on, and then we're going to build the major scale. It's still 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. So I start on A, and I go up 2 notes. 1, 2. Gets me to B. From B, I again need to go up 2 notes. 1, 2. This lands me on C sharp or D flat, but I need to choose the right name. In scales, we use one letter each. So we use A once, B once, C once, and so on throughout the scale. And so since we just used an A and then a B, we know we're going to choose the C sharp name here, not the D flat name. You'll see the symbol goes before the oval, not after, so it goes to the left. So that's C sharp. Then we need to go up 1, so we get to D. Need to go up 2, so that brings us to E. We need to go up 2 from E, which brings us to F sharp. Again, we call it F sharp and not G flat, because we just had an E, we need some type of F. So it will be F sharp. Two above F sharp is G sharp. And then 1 above G sharp is A. So that's the A major scale. It's going to sound to your ears a lot like C major. The pattern is the same and we hear things relatively. So A major and C major can be used to play the same songs. To figure out what chords are in the key, we stack our notes. So A, C sharp, and E, the first, third, and fifth notes of the scale, will form the first chord. B, D, and F sharp. C sharp, E, and G sharp. D, F sharp, and A. E, G sharp, and B. F sharp, A, and C sharp. You make sure you remember it's C sharp because the scale is repeating again, and since we had C sharp down here, even in the new octave, we're going to run into the same sharps and flats that we had earlier. In this case, sharps, but in other scales it might be flats. G sharp, B, and D sharp. G sharp, B, and D. There's no D sharp in the scale. And lastly, A, C sharp, and E. When we measure these, we're going to find we have the same chord qualities that we had in C major. The 1 chord is now A, but it's still major. The 2 chord is still going to be a minor chord. It was D minor in the key of C major, but in the key of A major, it's going to be B minor. Then we have C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp diminished, and A major. And you'll notice you end up with the same exact Roman numerals in every major key. And so that's a pattern to pick up on so that you don't start from scratch every time you try and figure out what key you're working in and what chords are going to appear in the song. You know that the 1 chord will be major, the 2 chord will be minor, 3 chord minor, and so on for every major key.